Hello, fish people. This is Danielle with Danican Aquatics, and today I'm bringing to you my Lake Tanganyika tank. And this is a tank that my boss gave me, and I also call it the boss tank. Now, we've got Lake Tanganyika and cichlids in here. We have lots of the lava or lace rock in here, and some of the rock that we have in here, me and my husband went up to the Three Sisters area with Kim Holtz, and we gathered some off to the side of the road. And some of it was stuff that I purchased at Kay's. And I've got some crypt spiralis in here off to the left. And I've got crypt balanese. And I've got a little bit of jungle val, which looks like it's been kind of trimmed, but I have a bunch more that I'm going to put in here. And we have our torpedo fish. And then we've got these silver ones, which are my cachis, or my Cape cachis. Then we've got the little frontosa looking fish, which are called treads. And then these white ones with the bar right there in the middle of the screen are the vittatas. And always in my head when I see the vittatas, the Lion King song, Kuma Vittata. But that's what I see when it plays in my head. And right back there is a beautiful Reganis coming right out. Ooh, come out, come sideways. Please come sideways. Move, Tret, move, Tret. There's he is. Look at that beautiful female Regani. She's so pretty. And then these vittatas, they like to use these snail shells. And then I've got the Lelupes. And I've got some Compressoceps. There's the female right there in the middle of the screen. And then the other one that's quite a bit bigger is the male. I got really lucky when I got these guys. I got one of each. Aren't these torpedo fish pretty? That's a male right there. The females are a little bit more silver. There's one male below, and then the female up top. And then I've got some albino plecos in here from our babies downstairs. Look at that Regani. Isn't she pretty? And there's a pretty Tret. And then my Lelupes. Then we got some albino brochardes. They're hanging over here. We put sand in there because they love to sift and move the sand all around. You can see they've kind of dug some holes down here. I think they want to breed. And then we've got Lelupi peeking out over here. Oh, we'll go back in the cave. These are such pretty little fish. Those brochardes are actually pretty mean. I don't know why. Look at them all. There's a whole group. All four of them. They like to chase the little vittatas into the shells. I love the shape of the vittatas' faces. Look at that Regani. Pretty. Can you tell which one of my favorites? Regani. I actually like them all. I'd like a little bit more color in here, but with the cachis, figured out they're going to get a little too big for in here. Ken and I got a couple of them that are substantially larger than this and will probably could eat everything in this tank. And so I'm going to end up moving the cachis out of here. Unfortunately, before they get their colors, they get this metallic greenish blue color when they get into their breeding colors. That's just stunning. And they've got huge, really super long, flowy pectoral fins. And they're just beautiful. You should look them up on the internet. They're Cape Cachese cichlids. And they're just all really enjoying this tank. We've got a hang on the back filter. It's an aqua clear. And then we also have the sponge filter. I like to have the sponge filters in the tank. It helps keep it extra clean. But it also, if I need a bacteria bed for another setup, I can always come in here and grab one of the sponges and squeeze it out in the new tank, and I have an instantly cycled tank. I'm not seeing my other really big compressicep. Where is he? Maybe we can see him off to the side here. We'll go take a look at the back where the heater's at. Now my boss Mike and his wife Jo gave me this tank, and I just love it. It's the first tank that you see when you come in through the front door, and it makes quite the statement. It's a 72 bow front, and just really, really, really pretty. It's a big statement piece right when you walk in the front door. So super, super nice. It's so peaceful to sit here in the dining room and just look over at this tank. And there's not a lot of squabbling that goes on. Yes, they're African cichlids, and yes, they do squabble a bit, but not too bad. Really getting concerned about my big compressicep. I'm gonna have to do some really looking around in here and see if I can locate him. He's one of my favorite fish in here, besides the Regani. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on here and say hi. I hadn't done a video in a while. And so my husband shouted at me as he walked out the door, "Video!" So I figured, okay, Danielle, go in and do your video. Because I did promise my boss, Mike, that I would make a video and show him what we did with the tank. So we did change the substrate a bit to more sand, but we sprinkled in some of those pebbles that were in here before. And then we added some shells, and of course the plants, and they're live plants, but I'm going to be adding more in there. Aren't those trettes pretty? I love frontoses, but they get so big. And I just wanted to have something that had pretty little fish in it. And then the white Burchardies really stand out against the rock, as well as the Vitatas. The humaka for the Vitata. Sorry. Wiggled the camera around as I was dancing to the song. At least I'm not monetized and can't get dinged for the for the little song I just throw in there. Anyway, this is Danielle signing out for now, and don't forget, love your fish. Thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye.